In this lesson, we're going to create a Nordcraft component and explore the component interface. Any element or bit of functionality that you want to reuse across your project is a good candidate for a component. To create a component, access the project sidebar and press the plus button next to Components, or from the element tree, right-click an element and choose Extract as Component. When you use Extract as a component, the HTML structure, behavior, and styling for that group of elements is preserved, and the extracted elements are replaced with an instance of that component in the element tree. Name your component however you like, and let's take a look at what makes up a component. Components have their own element tree and can only have one parent element. You can add any element from the element catalog into components, including other components. Components also have access to a special element called a slot, which you can find in the element catalog. Slots allow you to create placeholders for child content of components. This means that when you use the component in an element tree, you can nest other elements inside that component in situ, rather than having to set up a complex system of attributes and configuration. Slots have a naming system. A default slot without a name will display any child content of that component. A named slot will receive any child content specifically targeted to it. A good candidate for using named slots could be a component that powers a layout. For example, you can create a component to power a 2-column layout and use slots to assign child content to column 1 and column 2. To add child elements to component slots, select the element, navigate to the Attributes panel, find the Slot section, and select which slot should contain this element. Elements without a specified slot are placed in the default slot. All components and their elements can be styled using the Style panel. You can even add styles to an instance of a component in the element tree if you need. Components can have their own APIs, formulas, and workflows, which work in exactly the same way as we learned in previous modules of the course. All of these are encapsulated within their own component, so you don't get any naming conflicts or unexpected behavior.